WLYR 93.0 is the station, that's what's up. Samurai Panda Sports is the show, and we about to cut it up now. Well. Another year gone, another year new. So what we about to do? We about to break down week 17. Let's just cut to it, shall we? Happy New Year, everybody. Jets. Yeah, y'all might want to pack it up. We'll see y'all next season. Another year where the defense just goes to waste. And I'm still not sold on Nathaniel Hackett. My video on the Jets is coming soon. I promise. Browns. Okay, Kevin Stefanski should be front runner for coach of the year. Okay, 4 different starting quarterbacks and still clinched the playoff berth. And Joe Flacco is playing playoff caliber football right now. And he was just on the couch a month ago. Not to mention, Stefanski also made one of the smartest hires this offseason that isn't really being talked about too much. Jim Schwartz as defensive coordinator. Clearly, it has paid off in the best way. But congratulations, Browns. You made it in.
Victory Screech!
But as a Steelers fan,
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Lions. Okay, I'm not gonna deny, ref ball really screwed y'all over. Highly. But at the same time, how can you expect to win when you let someone have over 200 yards receiving? This is what I mean by the secondary being suspect. Dak threw for 345 yards. That can't happen in the playoffs, especially if the Rams are coming to town. Just saying. Cowboys. I might sound crazy, but then again, maybe not. This win doesn't impress me at all. But Dak threw for over 300 yards. Okay, I hear you. But only 61 yards rushing, 2 turnovers at the wrong time, penalties at the wrong time, not to mention stupid clock management. Like, that final drive had me thinking I was losing brain cells watching that. They have to get better situationally in order to even have a chance in the playoffs, but I'm not sold on the Cowboys doing anything in January. I'm really not. Saints. Okay. Once again, Derek Carr throws for under 300 yards and the Saints win. I swear, if they somehow sneak in the playoffs, they will probably get stomped out. I just can't take this team seriously at all. Not to mention the injury bug is running wild in that building. Bucks. As soon as I say something good about you, you shit the bed. It's like everything they've done in the past few weeks totally went out of the window. And it wasn't even the defense. The offense just kept giving the ball away. 4 turnovers?
Unacceptable!
A very sloppy day out there. And now they open the door for the Saints, who is their worst rival. Good job, Bucks.
You blew it! You had it all and you blew it!
Raiders.
Raiders.
Well, the good thing is they didn't get rolled. Now, the jury is still out on Aiden O'Connell, but that could be due to lack of no one running the offense. I don't know, man. There's something about this Raiders team that could turn into something if they just stick with it. Patience is a virtue. However, come sit with us on the couch. We got plenty of room here. And we got snacks. Colts. Nice bounce back win. Ref ball almost tried to take this away from you, but you pulled through. The Colts might be a sleeper team here. The defense is pretty damn good. Gardner Minshew is good enough to win some games. And then you pair that with Jonathan Taylor and the running game as a whole, really. The Colts are still in play for the division, and they are going to be a tough out for sure. Dolphins.
Take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. I'm sick.
All I'm going to say is get ready for next week, because you got a Buffalo team gunning for the division, and they still got something to prove. Got a huge chip on their shoulder. So good luck with that. Ravens. Well, damn, did you have to do that to him? Lamar is definitely MVP, and the Ravens control the AFC. With the number 1 seed, everyone has to come through Baltimore. And with the way they are playing, I don't see many teams that can beat them right now.
Victory Screech!
And as a Steelers fan,
Fuck you!
Titans. Yeah, the Titans have a lot of questions this offseason. One thing for sure is that O-line. Will Levis is getting killed out there, and the run game just cannot get going. It sucks because Derrick Henry might be gone after this year, but get ready for a bumpy offseason, Titans fans. It's about to get rough. Texans, welcome back CJ. You can tell the team missed him dearly. But the more telling thing was the defense. I mean, they completely bitch slapped the Titans. 6 sacks. And Will Anderson is throwing his name in the ring for Defensive Rookie of the Year, if he didn't already clinch it already. The Texans are also in play for the division, but even if they only get in through the wild card, they could seriously fuck up anybody's day, especially with CJ back in full effect. Patriots, good effort. I see you trying to play spoiler. I see you. It would help if you had an answer at quarterback. Seriously though, but the Patriots is going to be one of the main stories to follow this offseason. Bills.
Yep, you're a lucky luck boy.
Well, that was close. Now, I know people are going to look at this game and have their concerns about the Bills, for sure. But I'm not worried, to be honest. They have a chance to go to Miami, steal the division from their Fins, and also the number 2 seed possibly. Not to mention the Dolphins have gotten the injury bug at the worst time, so they are vulnerable. They are going to choke this game, aren't they? Rams. Okay, the offense was on fire today. Kyren Williams had 3 touchdowns and Stafford lit it up today. However, what the hell happened to the defense? They almost blew the game and let the Giants come all the way back. I mean, Tyrod Taylor had over 300 yards. Like, imagine if the Rams were going against the Niners or the Lions, who they may see in the first round. Don't ever do that again. And then we'll see what happens.
Victory Screech!
Giants.
So close.
What a fight. Daboll has this team fighting to the bitter end. I mean, they almost beat a Rams team that was on fire. But there were too many mistakes and too many miscues that cost them their chance. This is also going to be an interesting team to watch in the offseason. But in the meantime, come sit on the couch. We got snacks. Hope you like buffalo chicken dip. We got plenty of that. 49ers. It looked a little shaky at first, but they got right. Oh, if you were expecting me to say more? Why? This was the expected result anyways.
Victory Screech!
Commanders. It's okay, y'all. One more week. One more week, and it will all be over. Just one more week. Cardinals. Although this season is long lost, I think we should be on the lookout for this Cardinals team next year. They are seriously starting to put some pieces together, and they just beat the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. Granted, it could be the whole Gannon thing, you know, coming from Philly and all that, but that was a hell of a win. Cardinals might be a problem next year. Seriously. Eagles. Yeah, I think the Eagles might be in trouble. Both sides of the ball looked outmatched, outplayed, and they got outgained in every way. And the defense just got ran on like it was Walmart on a Black Friday before online shopping became a thing. Over 200 yards rushing to the Cardinals?
Unacceptable!
Overall, the team just got punked in their own house. They gotta clean it up if they even think they can stand a chance in the playoffs. They got a tough road ahead of them, and they may have lost the division too. Panthers. Congratulations, you got the #1 pick for the 2nd straight year. Bad news is you gave that pick away to the Bears. Seriously, they went from scoring the most points they've had all season to being shut out. This team seriously needs Jesus. And also, David Tepper is a complete asshole. I think we found the new Dan Snyder. Jags. Good job. Now do it next week so you can win the division. Although you probably don't deserve it at this point. The Jaguars have just looked very inconsistent, and I don't even trust them in their own division. I really don't. So hopefully they lose. Go Titans, go. Falcons. So last week you beat the Colts, a potential playoff team. This week you lose to the Bears, who are the best of the losing teams, it looks like. I get it, maybe weather had played a little bit of a factor, but this was a horrible performance by the offense. Nothing was working at all. Like, they even threw Desmond Ridder in at the end, and he threw a pick 3 passes in. And the defense just completely acted like they just didn't know how to tackle. Now, somehow they still have a chance at the wild card, but they need a shit ton of help. And frankly, who even wants to see them in it anyway?
No, man.
Bears. Damn it, man. It sucks that they waited this long to show signs of life. They gotta figure out what they're doing. Now, it's been reported that they are keeping Eberflus, which I'm not mad about, because, I mean, the defense has improved drastically since he took over and got even better after the Montez Sweat trade. They just need a better offensive coordinator, or maybe actually learn from this year, like take what works and build on it, and whatever doesn't work, just throw that shit in the trash. But that's for next year. For now, grab yourself a drink and some chips and some dip. We'll see you on the couch. Steelers. Yes! There we go. Now that's how you play football. From now on, that's how you play football. That's how you football. Who freaking knew that Mason Rudolph was the answer this entire time? 468 total yards of offense, including 202 on the ground. That's Steelers football right there. Now, there's still some traces of the Canadian flu, but it's getting flushed out. I mean, Mason looked great out there, and Pickens had another monster day. Now, the defense is getting a little abused out there, but we suffered a lot of injuries. However, the core is still there. Watt, Highsmith, Hayward, Minka when he's back in the lineup, and Joey Porter Jr. is playing phenomenal. I'm not saying we can make a run, because fuck no. But there are some things that we can take into next year. Now, Kenny has to be wanting to prove himself out there. He sees Mason Rudolph just bawling out of his mind right now, and the crowd is even chanting his name. It has to light a fire within Kenny. Now, if Kenny can play motivated with that fire, with an offense that is like, put together, man, all I gotta say is that it was just good to see Steelers football at least once this season. Seahawks, yeah, y'all in trouble. Didn't help that y'all got punked in front of the 12s. Sorry about that. Not sorry. Now, they still have a chance to make the playoffs, but they need a lot of help. But seriously though, can we trust Seattle in the playoffs?
No, man.
Now the question is, what do they do in the offseason as far as quarterback? Keep an eye on that. Chargers. I am sure you guys are ready for the season to be over. Question is though, who's your coach next year? Broncos. So we made all these changes, tried to blackball Russell Wilson, just to get yourself eliminated anyways? I know you won, but you beat a Chargers team that no one gives a fuck about. Yeah, you deserve a seat on this couch right here. Might want to bring the wings over while you're at it. Bengals. I was kind of hoping Jake Browning could pull it off, but man, what a hell of a fight this year. Seriously. The Bengals really tried, but their conference record was just awful. Not to mention they didn't win a single division game this year. I feel like they're going to come back pissed off next year for sure, with a healthy Burrow. If he can stay healthy, that's the main thing now. But for now, come sit on the couch. We got plenty of room. And we got snacks. Chiefs. So today was clearly Pacheco Day. I mean, my goodness, the boy was running all over the place. Now, have the Chiefs figured it out? Did they push the button?
Push the goddamn button!
Push the goddamn button!
I really can't say right now. I will say if they run the ball like they did, it could totally help. But congrats on the division.
Victory Screech!
Packers. Wow. Yeah, Jordan Love is pretty damn good. So is Aaron Jones. All they gotta do is beat the Bears and they're in, which is very likely. Now, the defense is very, very questionable, but they played well. They can't give up big plays. You gotta get to the quarterback because your secondary is just utterly atrocious. But Jordan Love is playing lights out right now. He doesn't even have a healthy receiving core. The Packers might be onto something. I don't know what it is, but they're onto something. And Vikings.
Oh! Oh, beautiful!
Well, damn. That was pretty bad. When you don't have a run game and very shoddy, shitty quarterback play, this is what happens. Now you gotta sit on the couch. You might want to bring some alcohol too while you're at it. And bonus, officiating. I'm gonna just say what everybody's been saying or thinking this entire year. The officiating this season has got to be up there with one of the worst ever.
Terrible.
The refs are completely blind. They don't know what the fuck they're calling. They are delaying the game because they have to literally figure out what the call actually is.
Unacceptable!
It is so disorganized. It is so sloppy. And there are some calls that are just
Wrong.
Wrong!
It's wrong. It's wrong.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
Wrong.
let's address the elephant in the room. That Lions Cowboys game. Holy hell. How do you fuck up that bad? He reported to you and you looked at him and you still got it wrong.
Are you high or just incredibly stupid?
That's unacceptable.
Unacceptable!
Not to mention like these phantom roughing the passer calls, these phantom holding calls. Some of these offside calls are completely stupid. Now some of them they do get right, like the Kadarius Toney thing. Shut up, Chiefs fans. He was offsides by a mile. But there are just some calls that are just like, do y'all got a parlay in this shit? Like what the hell's going on? Just one more week, guys. Hopefully they don't fuck up so bad where it costs somebody a chance, like, you know, to get in the playoffs. Hopefully there isn't a call like that. That is your week 17 breakdown. What you think? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you smile today. Make sure you give somebody a hug. Enjoy the new year. Follow your resolutions through. Be the change you want to be this year. All right, it's 2024. But let's get up out of here. WLYR 93.0 is the station. That's what's up. Samurai Panda Sports is the show. Don't get cut. I am your host, Lyricist the Kid, signing off. And we out.